All right, welcome class. My name is Jason Kane. I'm going to be your professor for POL 120, Intro to U.S. Government. This is going to be our 8-week condensed course. This video is going to provide an introduction to the course, how the course is going to work, and how it's going to flow. So this is just a short introduction to the course to walk you through how assignments are going to work, how it's going to flow on Blackboard, so you can keep up and hit the ground running on our first day. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So when you get access to Blackboard, you're gonna, of course, take the course entry quiz is the first thing you'll do to get access to the lessons tab. And then once you do have access to the lessons tab, you'll first go into introductions, and there will be a link to this video. Once I finish the video, I'll post it there, and will be a video to the introduction to the course, so you can watch this video first. And then your first two assignments are going to be, and do these as soon as after you watch this video, we'll be doing your first journal entry. So we'll have a series, I think, of 6 journals throughout the semester. So these are short assignments asking for your feedback on written assignments, usually on your reading that you've done, sometimes on videos, but I think mostly on the reading. This will be tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're taking the course. And then, so you can go here and see the various journal entries. So you'll hit here, introduction, it'll give you the instructions, and post your journal there. Back to introductions, and then your second assignment, introduction assignment, will be the class icebreaker. So this will be in the discussion board or the collaboration section, which might be, again, will be hidden from view until everyone takes the course entry quiz, but there'll be a link in the folders here, so you can hit class icebreaker and then hit create thread to make your initial post, and you'll see instructions here. And again, this is just a getting to know you section where you'll post a little bit about yourself, post the subject line here, which is your favorite sandwich, and answer the questions here. And then in this case, I'm going to change these. This is going to be normally our discussion board post. Your first discussion board post is going to be this introduction one is going to be correct. You can do this by Wednesday and then respond to your classmates by Sunday. Normally, we are going to be doing these on Mondays once we get past the introduction week, and we'll talk about that when we look at the other weeks. You're going to want your first post posted by Monday. So on Monday, do your first initial post on the discussion board, and then have your responses, at least 2 responses to classmates. So we're having some discussion happening, some interaction with your classmates by Wednesdays. So we're going to be using the discussion board for section 1 of each week's courses. So that will be our introduction. Those 2 items and watching this video will serve as our introduction to the course. Once you've completed that introduction, we've got to get right into this, because again, this is an 8-week course. So this is 16 weeks, a 16-week semester condensed into 8 weeks. So we're going to be moving fast and covering a lot of material. So we've got to get right into it. And you'll see that this is a lot of material, but we'll be able to get through it. So in this first week, we're going to have to jump right into the materials. So get those introduction items done, and then jump right into week 1. You'll see that I have student learning outcomes for every week. This first week, the student learning outcomes are combined, but in every subsequent week, the student learning outcomes are broken up into section 1 and section 2. So the week is going to be split into 2 sections. Section 1 is generally items are going to be due Monday to Wednesday, and section 2 items due Wednesday to Sunday. Now, I'm not going to be that strict on these due dates. Things are due within the week. That's really for your own accountability. Try to focus on section 1 in the first part of the week and section 2 in the latter part of the week. You won't get points off if you turn in a section 1 item on Friday, even though I have the due dates on Monday and Wednesday. That's to make sure that folks are keeping on track, but I'm going to be grading things throughout the week, at the end of the week, I should say. So I'm putting those due dates in there to make sure that folks are staying on top of these things and not getting behind. But it is on you. You can wait until Friday to turn all of these things in, if you like. But I suggest you get on them, except for the discussion board. I should say, except for the discussion board. We gotta get those things have got to be done early in the week. So you'll see you have under assignments at the beginning of the week, we'll have our discussion board posts. So in this case, it'll be the icebreaker that we talked about in the at the beginning, and then your journal posting, and then we go into our section 1 items. We're going to have an assignment for section 1, and first for each section, we're going to have there'll be a recorded lecture. Now again, these lectures are not required. This is an online course. These lectures are optional for those where watching me give this instruction is helpful. There's also a PowerPoint that has the same information, and of course you have the text. These are all if you're watching, reading the PowerPoints, reading the text. If you do all 3, you're going to get all of the material that you need and do the best on the course. If you're able to do just one of those in this compressed course, you're probably going to do fairly well on the course. If you need to read because the quizzes are based on the reading. But if you either just watch the video or review the PowerPoints, you'll be okay. So for section 1, you should watch this video or review the PowerPoints, and then your 2 assignments will be a journal entry and the founding documents assignment. And then section 2, the second half of the week, you'll see another lecture video, a PowerPoint presentation that was used in that lecture video, and then again, 2 assignments, a quiz and a journal. And this is generally how the weeks will progress. So let's go to week 2. Week 2 will be covering federalism in the Congress. And in this case, and all subsequent weeks, the student learning outcomes are separated, and everything is separated between section 1 and section 2. So you see section 1, the first half of the week, we'll be covering federalism and state and local government. So it has student activities. Read chapter 3 and chapter 14 in the textbook. So there's 2 chapters you need to read for the first half of the week. We're going to have a discussion board post. So make your first post on Monday. Respond to your classmates by Wednesday. And then you have your state and local government assignment. And then of course, here's the lecture video and the PowerPoint that goes along with that video. And then section 2 of, in this case, week 2, you have your student activities. Read chapter 11 in the book. Watch the team's lecture. Review week supplemental slides. And then here our 2 assignments are respond to the journal entry and submit quiz. So we have our journal entry prompt and our quiz for section 2 of the week. And you'll see referenced in some of the videos, you'll see additional reading and supplemental content referenced in the lectures and in the PowerPoints. These are also additional videos and readings that may be useful for you. So you can always look in these folders. There'll be times that I'll be specifically referencing things in these folders, but there's also always good information in the reading and supplemental content folders for you to look back and get additional information and additional reading. So that is generally how each week will progress. And you see week 3, week 4, we'll have our first test at the end of week 3. It comes up very quickly, a written assignment on cabinet secretaries and the like. You won't be able to see all of these weeks when you first open Blackboard. A lot of this will be hidden from you. You'll see just the first couple weeks, and I'll open up weeks as they come up. I'll generally have at least 1 week ahead of time. So if you want to work ahead a week, you should be able to see that assignment. And yeah. So I just wanted to provide a quick introduction to how the course should flow. Again, I look forward to seeing you folks online in the discussion boards. I'll be interacting with folks as I'm grading and responding to discussion board prompts. And of course, I'm always available. Of course, the syllabus is located both in the Getting Started section as well as the course resource section. You can find the syllabus along with my contact information. I'm available at email anytime. My office hours are 10 to 12. I'm available 10 to 12 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 to 11 Tuesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, by appointment or on Teams. Happy to answer any questions that you have, and look forward to seeing you guys online. Look forward to the course. All right, have a great afternoon, and look forward to getting started. Thanks.